Good evening and compliment of the season, by the way. My name is Paul Kana Ayuba and I'm a first responder, and I'm doing a project on human trafficking, and project is tagged Can You See Me? So let me delve in quickly. What is human trafficking? Human trafficking can be defined as the unlawful act now of transporting or coercing people, in order to exploit them to benefit from their work or service, typically in the form of forced labor or some form of sexual exploitation, which is what you would call modern day slavery. And various agencies are in collaboration with this project: community leaders, UNODC, national agencies, and a host of others, NAPTIP. So we have come together to actually sensitize the nation at this point in time, especially in the Yuletide season, you know, considering the high rate of insecurity going on. You might just meet somebody at the airport who is traveling, and you don't really know the person is a victim of human trafficking. So we have to delve in quickly now to really understand how you can differentiate just the normal average traveler now with someone who is being trafficked, who is being moved against his will, who is being coerced. You know what I'm saying? So quickly, this airport campaign is actually made using international approved procedures. And like I said earlier, the project is tagged Can You See Me? And minors actually are the most victims because they are the more induced. They are more induced into commercial sex and what's not. And the basis for them falling victim is actually due to lack of structural foundation, such as maybe lack of food, lack of home or shelter, or lack of clothes to wear, lack of basic amenities, could actually drive or could actually push these people to being victims of human trafficking in one way or the other. So, how do you then spot these victims when you meet them at the airport? I'm going to give you about 6 secrets, and then I'm going to tell you the signs that you could use to actually notify the authorities or to notify the appropriate security force to help save a life or save a victim. Number one, when you meet someone at the airport who actually avoids eye contact and social interaction, that person might just be a victim of human trafficking. Two, someone who is not being in control of their own passport. You find that they come up and they are not actually in control of their own passport. It's a clear sign that that person might just be trafficked, might just be a victim. Three, someone whose language barrier differs with their traveling companion might just be a victim of human trafficking. Four, someone who is being unusually submissive. You just meet them at the airport and just being unusually submissive to whoever it is you're traveling with. The person says, go here, they go, come here, they come, sit down here, they sit down, stand up, they stand up, take this, eat this, and they do all that. It's a clear sign that that person might just be a victim of human trafficking. The fifth one, someone who is unaware of his or her destination. Yeah? Where do you want to go to? You see the person rolling his eyes, doesn't know where you're. It's a clear sign that that person might just be a victim of human trafficking. You should notify the appropriate authority in cases like that. The sixth one now, someone whose clothing is not appropriate for the destination. A group of 6 people are traveling, and then 4 of them are well dressed in suit and or agbada like Africans, and then 1 or 2 of them is actually dressed in shabby clothing, clothing that doesn't really fit, the journey or the destination. It's a clear sign that that person might actually be a victim of human trafficking. So it's a red flag there. Now, international approved procedures, United Nations, World Health Organization, UNODC, NAPTIPs and Association of First Responders have actually come up with a clear sign when you are a victim of human trafficking and you are at the airport. There is a sign that you can actually give out so that whoever is near to you, whoever is close to you, might actually get the sign and then notify the appropriate authority without you saying a word. Now, this project actually aimed at orientating the nationals, orientating people, travelers, so that when you see someone who gives you this sign, you know the person is in serious danger. What is this sign? When you see someone does this sign, you definitely know that a person is actually a victim. Let me do it again. That person is in danger. So when you are a victim and you do not know how to notify the nearest person, you could just look at the camera, any camera, and just make this sign, and you will be rescued. Don't die in silence. Make a say, make a statement. Can you see me? When you see someone make this sign at the airport, do notify the authority and ensure that that person is rescued. I want to thank you for taking our time to listen to my project, and I pray that you might use it essentially to actually save a life and save a victim, because the high rate of insecurity is actually growing, and people are kidnapping for ransom, and when the ransom is not being paid, they're actually being coerced or being trafficked outside of the country, to either harvest their body parts or use them as drug mules or arm mules. So it's best for you to speak out if you are a victim, and it's best for you to act now if you are an authority to arrest that human trafficker. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Puakana. You are your first responder.